Welcome back to another Car Mechanic Simulator 2021 video. In this one, I'll be building a V8 motor from scratch, all performance parts, and it might even have almost 1,000 horsepower and over 1,000 Newton meters of torque. So stay tuned for that. Hello and welcome back, and ooh, have a look at this. Look at that sexy thing right there. What's crouch? That's crouch. Ooh. Anyway, that's not what we're here for today. Today, I'm going to build an engine for you. So the most powerful one here, the most powerful engine is probably this V8 dual overhead cam supercharged. As you can see in the specs here, 584 horsepower and 724 Newton meters of torque. That is quite a lot, but I don't know. I feel like trying to get as much out of this one as I possibly can. So, I might give that one a shot, why not? And what I'm also going to do is, every single part that I buy is going to be a performance part. Now, some components you can't buy performance versions of. For instance, the engine block itself. So first things first, crankshaft and the camshaft. Now the camshaft itself, you can get a performance version. However, the crankshaft, nothing. So, gotta buy a regular version of that. Now that those are in, we can buy all the piston and conrods, as well as the crankshaft bearing caps and piston rings, all that good stuff. And then we can work our way out from there. And we're going to upgrade every single component that we can, so that we can get the most performance out of all of them, including like the pistons. The performance goes up every time you upgrade, and you just get better quality. You don't get any more performance out of standard parts, you just get more value out of them, and the quality of them goes up. Now, if you have played this game before, you will have noticed I'm in sandbox mode. Why am I in sandbox mode doing this? Well, because if I was to do this in my actual save game, I would probably go broke. Because this is expensive doing all this, upgrading everything, and buying all performance parts, all the ones that I can buy. So I'm doing it in sandbox just to save a little bit of time and obviously money. So to start with, I'm just going to go for the main components. So all the pistons, the cylinder heads, and probably go the flywheel before I start on any of this. And obviously I'm going to do all the rod caps and camshaft bearing caps before I do all this front section here. You don't have to, you can do all this whenever you like. It's just my OCD. So as you can see, the engine heads, both of them, A and B, are both performance parts and give you quite a bit extra performance. Now the exhaust and intake manifold are both performance parts, and you're probably saying in your head, if you have any mechanical knowledge, isn't this going to be overkill? Yes, but that is very much the point. This is entirely an overkill build. But it being overkill is kind of what makes it fun for me. Now, if you were to do this in real life, and by that I mean buy all performance parts for every part that you can get your hands on, for an actual engine, it would cost quite a lot, depending obviously on the type of engine you're going for. Some engines will be more expensive than others. Say a 12-cylinder, that'll be way more expensive, especially if you're getting all forged pistons and stuff like that. If you're wondering if I'm going to do a dyno test, I will. The only issue is I will need a vehicle for that. And currently I don't have one that can take this engine as such. But that I will change that very shortly. This is sandbox mode, so I can just go and buy whatever car I want and swap the engine straight out. I'm estimating that this engine will have over 100% increase in power. I've done one similar to this engine. I did another V8. It wasn't this one though. So anything could happen really. I'm just excited to see those numbers at the end. And you probably wouldn't believe it, but yes, a fuel filter in this game is a performance part. Same with power steering pump. Most of the main components are done. I just got a clutch pressure plate and then release bearing for that. And then it's mainly the auxiliary stuff, which most of I put on already, like the alternators, power steering pump, and this idler pulley. Then it's just cam gear and then all the timing stuff, which is kind of extensive on a V8, but it's not too bad. No components from here on out should be performance parts, at least to my knowledge. I don't think there are any performance parts for any of the timing stuff. I will find out though. So now you're probably wondering, what vehicle am I going to use for this? Because there aren't many vehicles that are going to be able to handle all that power. It is not going to be your average vehicle, I can assure you of that. Also hoping this video is going to be a lot shorter than my first video. Well, first video of this game anyway, because that video I recorded for 1 hour and 40 minutes I think, and I had to split it in two. I could not get it down to one video, that entire recording. And look at that, I managed to forget to put the rod caps on and the camshaft bearing caps on. I'm very good at doing that. I don't know why. I always seem to forget that underneath here exists for some reason. And in case you were doubting me, every single part has been upgraded to its highest quality. Yes, even the crankshaft bearing caps. Actually forgot the biggest component on the front of this engine is the water pump. It's not even the crankshaft pulley, it's the water pump. It's a huge looking thing, which is kind of appropriate because it's gonna cool all of that. Now, I'm not entirely sure what order I'll be uploading these videos in. This is not the only game I'll be playing, trust me. I will be playing a little bit of Valorant. I think I'll be recording that video after this one here, but I am diving head first into the deep end for this, and by this I mean YouTube. I haven't had other channels before, but I never really put that much effort into them, I'll be honest. It was sort of just little clips I'd made and decided to upload them just as a bit of fun. For this I'm taking it a little bit more seriously, so hopefully I can do everything right for you. And if I'm not mistaken, that is the end result. Look at that. I love how that's when you buy performance exhausts, they come in stainless chrome. Like, it's technically stainless, but they look chrome. It is beautiful. And like all the plastics are red on like the fuel rail, the ignition coils, the fuel filters, the alternator, the inside, like where the wires were drawn, the copper wires are all red. Oh, I just love it. And look at the attention to detail, the little bolt heads and the plugs, they're all red. I love it. Absolutely love it. Anyway, let's find a car to plug this bad boy into. I wonder. Oh, you know what, I don't think we can. I don't think I want to be honest. No, we won't put it in here. That would be absolutely stupid, and there's too much work on this to do anyway. But this, however, I think it also needs a little bit much work. Yeah, just a tad. That would be cool though. That would be very cool. I've come here for the car salon, as it's called in this game, and kinda underwhelmed. I thought there'd be something decent here, but turns out not really. I mean, that's the exact engine I just built. Just not the performance version. But you know what? That'll do. 131,000. Oh, it's sandbox. What the hell? Bye. Let's take that to the garage. Now, the annoying part is we're gonna take this off. Oh, and by the way, I'll be buying a performance gearbox. Don't you worry about that. And probably a full exhaust system. Just because why not, you know? First things first, we have to take off the drive shaft. And the front exhaust pipes. And then the gearbox. And don't forget the starter motor. You've got to do that while it's on the ground, otherwise you just can't get at it. And I forget almost every time. First things first, drive shaft. Then front exhaust pipes. And then the gearbox. Which surprisingly is only held on by 3 bolts. Okay, out with the old, and in with the new, and it kinda looks like the right one. I think it is. Oh, we're going with it. We're just gonna go with it. Alright, so add parts. Put that bad boy in with its 3 bolts. Don't know how that's ever gonna hold a gearbox in, but anyway. So I'm just gonna take out all the exhaust and put in my own, because why not? Oof, look at that. It's entirely stainless the whole way through. And look at the TIG welding. Oh, sorry, I'm a mechanic. I froth over this stuff. Now, just for a laugh, I'm going to show you what this vehicle is like with this engine in it on stock standard tires. I'm going to start it up for you just so you can hear it. Oh. I'm going to take it to the dyno and just show you how much power it's got. Ready? This is what I started with, okay? To be honest with you, that's lower than I was expecting. But still, look at that. 772 horsepower and 1014 newton meters of torque. I'm loving that. Okay, this is a voiceover because I forgot to put the right engine in. Lol. I accidentally put the wrong engine in because I had 2 of the exact same engines, except one had upgraded performance parts and the other one didn't have upgraded performance parts. So yeah, this clip here is me swapping the right engine into it and deleting, or well, selling the other engines because I had too many of them. Sorry about all the confusion, but I had an hour and 40 minutes of footage here, and I have to edit it down to 15. So this again is going to be edited into 2 different videos. The end of this, there's like a whole nother bit, so I'll just take that and make another video out of it, or maybe a TikTok, I don't know. The TikTok might be linked in the description. I hope it is. I hope I find the time to make a TikTok account and figure out the formatting and dimensions of those videos. So yeah, stay tuned for that and try to enjoy the rest of the video. Okay, so I was able to sort out which one was which, and I'm pretty sure this one is the correct one. Okay. Yes. Factory. Let's see what we get. Okay, that's saying the exact same. Interesting. That's fine. Kind of annoying. It's fine. It's fine, okay. Okay, that is going to be the end for this video. I really do hope you enjoyed. If you stayed to the end, I appreciate you the most. And if you did, comment below TDC and I'll reply to you. Other than that, I really hope you enjoy the rest of your day, evening, whatever it is. And I'll see you in the next one.